Hi everyone, my name is Xiongxin. I'm majoring in media and art history track, so I'm going to introduce three kinds of my work. So first is a short film. I made three short films in my freshman and sophomore year. The first video is a composition of different film clips, such as Mexican and Polish experimental film or even pornography. My use of these clips was inspired by Hato Steer's article about the pro image, and the clips I use may be unattractive for some people and their low resolution, but I put them together to challenge the aesthetic standard. And the second was a short video project or a performance art project. And I projected the participants' photos on a whiteboard, and the participant draw with markers on themselves or even on her face. And at the end, the participant joins the projected image as a shadow, and all the things she drew was disappeared in the dark. I wanted to use this project to explore the meaninglessness of self-denial and the discovery of self-subjectivity. The third was a short video about chasing. It's basically about escape of a man in prison by a girl. In this video, I think it's most interesting. The female is in an active position of chasing the male, and she's in power, and the male is in a passive position and always being fair and escaping. And the second project is SCCA Organ Consulate Archive Making Project. So it finally lasting 6 months. It's a research project supervised by the curator Brianna. So the topic is about wartime exhibition and artistic creation in bargains. And we got in touch with various artists and curators, including Rangupa, Dunya Blazovic, etc. And based on their oral memories of wartime curatorship, we have tried to compile an archive of art autonomy and the influence of politics on art in the special post-war Balkan context, and mainly in Yugoslavia. And for here, you can say here's some screenshot of our public presentation and our research. And the third is a photography project. It's parenting in the city. So I'm inspired by queer theorist Lee Edelman's book, No Future, Queer Theory and Test Drive. He mentioned about the triangle relationship. Output is the child always playing a strange dance around their parents, and maybe to distract their parents' relationship. And for 3 words, the first is about the topic, is the psychedelic. So I refer to psychedelic drug or LSD, or some drug will give people or a different experience of thinking. So it related to some culture or philosophy, theory or experience. And the second was filled with the culture, I think. So I'm interested in the counterculture field, and for drug use, the alcohol or these things was like I use LSD study as approach to learn about the modern life or the modern culture. So I think it might be a direction my project could be going. And the third is a medium. I think I will use archive because drug is illegal in China, and I just to archive and analyze the cases to summarize or to organize the philosopher who have this LSD experience and reflect on the LSD influence on people's thinking. And the archive can be a real archive exhibition or online archive curation. We will see. And for the theoretical article I like the most or it influenced me is Huang Yongping's Shaman Dada, a kind of postmodernism. I think Huang is interesting because he also questioning about Dada and questioning about so-called Chan or even some Chinese traditional concept. So I think his way of building his own philosophy of to approaching or to seeing the world and to making art is interesting, because I think we are not always under some theories or we should be following some art standards. So we just to use our own perception to think about the question. This is also why I'm interested in the psychedelic and counterculture. Yeah, thank you.